Hello everyone and welcome to my channel. My name is Christine and I am pursuing my financial dreams, becoming and staying debt-free, saving and investing, all in preparation for retirement in about 3 years' time. I am married, have 2 children in college, and I am a veteran elementary school teacher in my 25th year. I live in a very high cost of living area just offshore of the southern New Jersey coast. If you're interested in budgeting, saving, grocery hauls, and other financial content, I'd love for you to stick around to follow along on my journey. So hi everyone, today I am going to be closing out my first paycheck of May. And that first paycheck of May has a lot that needs to be done, and so much more than I had anticipated when I made my budget plan. So let's go ahead and get started. And I'll zoom in just a little bit. All right, now I rolled over my last paycheck of April because I have many of fixed expenses in the beginning of May. So that rollover of $800 did occur. My first paycheck of May was May 10th, so most of my expenses for May happened before I received my paycheck, which is why I rolled things over. My paycheck, I had budgeted $2,766.32, but it actually came in more, $2,786.58. I am a school teacher, as I said earlier, and I do get 2 paychecks a month. I'm not sure what the discrepancy was. I believe maybe I've hit the limit for my Social Security contributions, or maybe something else is going on, but $20 extra is much appreciated. For my side hustle of Teachers Pay Teachers, I actually brought in more than I expected. For the month of April, I brought in $506.32. All right, this is where, now that we're in May, I expect to see things decline through the summer and then back up again for September. eBay, I did not do as well as I had planned. Sales totaled $21.46. And I'll be honest, I haven't been doing much with eBay. I haven't been listing things. I've been very sidetracked with a lot of things, so that is something I can definitely do better on. Now this other category is crazy, absolutely crazy. I had only anticipated $98 from our health insurance reimbursements. We have some appointments that are out of network, and we usually get part of the fee returned to us. So I believe the charge is actually $140, but we get $98 back, which is, I think, pretty good. However, we had some interesting news here. And so we have a lot more coming in the other category than I expected. So I'm going to go through that with you. First of all, I had some unexpected car repairs. What happened was we were picking up my daughter from college, and we had 2 tires on my van go. We were able to put the donut on one and fill the other one up, which was a slow leak, but they both needed to be changed out for brand new tires. So that was an unexpected expense. So what happened here was that I had $150 in my sinking fund for car repair. So I took that and sent it to my checking account, so I had a savings inflow of $150. I received $50 from my mother-in-law for Mother's Day. I also, this is this is crazy because we have so many unexpected expenses going on right now. But what happened, our washing machine went It just died. The drum that spins the clothes in the middle like detached itself and was just like wobbling around loosely and was no longer usable. So we had to replace our washing machine, and it's all been done. It's been installed. The new one works perfectly, but we had to pay for that. And I sent my sinking fund money from my home improvement category into my checking account. So I had another savings inflow of $766. But that's not all, because actually one really cool thing happened besides all the emergency car repair and the new washing machine. So when I was graduating from college, my brother worked for a local utility company, and he gifted me with stock. And he said to me, just let this sit, Christine, and 20 years or whatever, you know, it's going to be worth a lot more. So that's exactly what I did. And every year I would get a statement for our taxes of what interest or whatever. So for the past 2 years, I had not received statements from this company regarding my stocks. And I don't know, either didn't think anything of it or just was busy with other things. But then it occurred to me after I did the taxes this year, what happened to my stocks? So I reached out to the utility company, and they couldn't really give me any information. However, they recommended I go onto a website. I guess it was about claiming funds that, you forgot about, or I believe it was unclaimed funds or for something like that for the state of New Jersey. I'll put that link in the description. So anyhow, I do go on that site, and I see that I have several items there from the utility company. What is absolutely bizarre is that my name and address is exactly the same as my current name and address. So I don't know why this is unclaimed funds when I am right here where I was. I never received any information about my stocks. It just kind of stopped coming, like they thought I was lost somewhere. I don't know. But in any event, I was able to claim my funds, and I received a check for $2,123.41. And that equaled $3,089.41. Of course, I do have to add in the reimbursement from the insurance company to get $3,187.41. Totally unexpected windfall almost of that $2,100. The inflow was needed because of emergencies, but that I'm going to put to good use. So when you add up everything here, we have the rollover, my paycheck, my teachers pay teachers, my eBay, and the other category, we get $7,301.77, which is insane. And you'll see very shortly what I'm going to do with that money. All right, so let's get into the rest of our budget. All right, so natural gas, it is steadily declining. I had budgeted $140, but since the weather's been more mild, we have now $129.31, and that hopefully will keep on its downward trajectory. Verizon was a little more than I anticipated, $225.99. Not sure why. Probably had something to do with the cell phone that my husband had purchased. Maybe there was a fee. And Comcast was about 40 cents or so less, maybe 50 cents less. Not sure why. Actually, now that I'm looking at it, it's about $1.50 less. For the car, which is a big priority for me to pay off, I paid $400 as anticipated. So adding all these up, we have $995.44. And if we subtract that inflow, we have $6,306.33 left. Okay, down below to variable expenses. So let me recopy that down, $6,306.33. For groceries, I budget $1,000 a month, but that comes out of my second paycheck. I'm not a cash budgeter, so I accumulate points throughout the month on my credit cards, and at the end of the month I pay it off. Same with my gas for my car. I budget, it depends on the month, sometimes between $150 to $250. And as well, spending, I also budget, depending on the month, between $200 and $300. And again, that comes out of my second paycheck as I'm accumulating points on my credit cards. So we did purchase our beach tags for $90. And I just realized everything I just said to you, you couldn't see. So let me rearrange things here. Sorry about that. Okay, so $90 for our beach tags. We do go to the beach in the southern New Jersey shore, and I believe in most of New Jersey, beach tags are required for beaches, with the rare exception of state parks. Our town's beach tags are pretty expensive. They're $30 a piece. There are other towns that do 20, 25, and so on. And of course, there are beaches that are free, like Wildwood, New Jersey is free. Let me see what else might be free. Atlantic City might also be free, but we prefer this beach because it's closest to our home, and it's in the same town where my son and daughter went to high school. So anyhow, as for the car repair, the emergency repair of my tires or getting new tires, unanticipated, unbudgeted, that came in at $359.22. And for the new washing machine, oh boy, this was a big one. And I honestly had no idea how much washing machines cost going into this. Well, I found out. And the one we purchased was one of the cheaper ones. So I think you could really go wild with the kind of washing machine you get, but we just picked the pretty much bare bones. And that was $765.40. That wasn't the actual cost of the machine. There was a fee in there for hauling away our old machine. There was a warranty charge, things like that. So I think it was probably closer to $600, something like that. But when it's unexpected, it hits hard. Okay, something just fell. Awesome. Okay, let's go ahead and we are going to add this up and then see what's left. So we have the $90 for the beach tags, $359.22 for the car repair, and $765.40 for the washing machine. That gives us a total of $1,214.62. And if we subtract that from our balance of $6,306.33, we get a remaining balance of $5,091.71. All right, back to the top. Oh, yeah, I'm writing that in the wrong spot. Let's try that again. There we go. I mean, that is actually the spot that is meant for that, but because I have so many categories, I had to eliminate that and write it at top. All right, so anyhow, we have $98 that was sent to our health savings sinking fund. I did not put anything towards gifts when I made my budget. It was something, you'll see, it was what I should do with some extra funds. I do decide to put something for gifts, but I kind of made that decision down here. So anyhow, entertainment, I contributed $50 to the sinking fund. Personal expenses, $50 for the sinking fund. Summer money, as a school teacher, I do not get paid in the summer, so I save up throughout the school year. I put $200 away. Retirement, I did send $500 to my sinking fund. All of these sinking funds are kept in a high yield savings account so I can accumulate interest each month. Vacation, I shortchanged a little bit to make up for some of the unbudgeted expenses. It wasn't much, it was only $50. And you'll see here that I did not contribute money to my sinking fund for home improvement because I used that for the actual purchase of the washing machine. And for college, I contributed $500. All right, now I'm nervous that I might have not added in the vacation fund. So I'm sorry guys, I gotta go back and do this again, but I'm gonna do it quicker. Oh, I did. Okay, that's weird. Okay, well, that's fine. I see why there's a discrepancy. If you take out 100 from home improvement and the 50 from vacation, that explains the difference. Okay, now I'm back on track. Now let's subtract this from our balance. We have $3,543.71. Okay, now this is where it's going to get fun, for me at least. Let's rewrite the balance. Okay, now I did make a bonus car payment of $500 before anything happened with the washer and before I received those unexpected funds from the state of New Jersey. But I did use those funds exactly. The money I received is the money I sent away. So I did make an extra car payment of $2,123.41. Oops, I guess I should put that over there. Anyway, I will move it. $2,123.41. That was not what I budgeted. I didn't budget that at all, but it was what I actually contributed to that debt. Okay, but wait, there's more. Because at the end of the pay period, I realized that I did still have some funds to allocate. And so I made another bonus payment of $100. So I put a big dent in what our remaining balance was. Our balance was about 3,000 something. And at the end of this pay period, it will be less than $500. So let's go ahead and add this up, and then we will subtract it from our balance. And that gives us $820.30. And I did forget to give us a total here of that, but I can do that real quick. That would be 21 plus 5 is 26 plus 1 more is 27, 23, 41. All right, here we go. We have $820.30 left, which is not far off from what I originally budgeted. So all those differences and changes really did not impact this bottom part too much. Okay, so we still have the Roth. I do contribute $600 a month to a Roth. I can contribute $8,000 this year, and I will be fully funding it. When the new school year starts in September, I will contribute much more than $600, but for now, this is what I do. Okay. All right, so we are left with $220. This is where I contribute an extra money to my gift sinking fund. And that leaves us with $70.30. Pets, my little Yorkie. I'm trying to build up her sinking fund, but I did just purchase her a new package of dog food. She has a grooming appointment in the beginning of June. So she's expensive, but I wouldn't have it any other way. And that leaves us with $20.30 for our cushion. I did not put extra money back into vacation that I had shortchanged up above. So this is it. This is how it all worked out with that windfall of money from the state of New Jersey with those unclaimed funds. So I highly suggest that you do the same, even if you don't think you're missing money or anything like that. Go onto the website. I will again put it in the link, the description box below, but it's totally worth checking out. I put in my maiden name, my married name, and all the different towns I've ever lived in, which are all within like a half an hour radius. So anyhow, I was grateful to finally get my money back and put it to good use. So thank you so much for tuning in to my Paycheck budget closeout. I really appreciate you being here. If this is something you're interested in or you like this content, please consider liking or subscribing, commenting, any and all of the above or be so helpful to me. Thank you to all my new friends in the budgeting community. You are an inspiration and so kind and supportive. I appreciate everything that you've said to me, all the support you've given me, and I appreciate you on your channels mentioning me or even, sharing my channel for others to find. So until next time, hope you have a wonderful weekend and see you next time. Bye.